Hi, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is the Periphery Mission 1 in the book Retrieve. I've played it before in real life. I'm playing it again on Tabletop Simulator. Why am I using this? Because I have no idea when Mrs. Me is coming home, and I'd rather not clear away the table halfway through a game because I don't have a man space, person space, a gaming space, hobby space. I don't have one of those. Right, I'm just setting up the starting positions and fixing a bit of the terrain, locking down the walls. Yeah, right. Okay. So, what is the retrieve mission? What is it? I will show you in just a moment. So we've got the rule book here, and it's open to the right page. If you hover over this, I was going to do like a how-to video, how to load up this mod and use Tabletop Simulator generally, but I uploaded this mod about a week ago and it's still not showing up, so I'm waiting for Steam. As soon as that comes, I will do an intro vid. So this is all arse about face. Yeah, I said arse. So just going to do the intro anyway. Intro mission. So this is the first campaign mission of the book. It's like an intro campaign. It gives you like an example of why your team is where they are and what to do. Yeah, just intro mission stuff. Right, let's read. Your team sits around a campfire in the cursed earth, a group of disparate individuals, each with their own story, united by one motivation: gaining access to Mega City 1. Not an easy task, as the city is surrounded by a high, heavily defended wall, garrisoned by the most highly trained force on the planet. Or that's how things were until the Day of Chaos, which left the Justice Department decimated and large parts of the wall damaged. Now, you have a golden opportunity to bribe the City Def unit, temporarily manning part of the wall, and finally get into the land of opportunity. So that's like the fluff, yeah? So basically, we want to get into Mega City 1. We're outside, we're in the cursed earth. Golden opportunity. Just as you're brainstorming your money-making schemes, an opportunity falls into your lap, blazing across the sky. A small shuttlecraft crashes into a nearby canyon. The transponder, encased in crash-resistant foam, will fetch a high price on the cursed earth black market. Okay, so we've got a way of getting some money, which we can use to get into Mega City 1. We just need to get it. So this is the shuttlecraft. This is where we start. We're going in. We're going to find the transponder. Every time we open a door, we roll to see if the transponder is in that room. Easy, yeah? Except the first doors. First doors don't count for nothing. They're just an empty room, which might get populated with meanies later on. We'll see. So there's 4 of us. I'm not taking Woo. Whoa! His gun is really loud, and this mission is a stealth mission, so it uses the spawn and door decks and the noise. So let's get some dice out for a start. These are infinite bags, I tell you. So noise is always 1 default. If we fail the roll, we could spawn something in this room or somewhere else. Activation tokens. We got 1 star activation token for the leader. The leader today is going to be Jixon. Almost the same party as I took in the last real tabletop mission. I just restarted them using the updated rules, which is almost the same, and digitize them, yeah, because that word has been used since 1985. Right, these are the 4 people: Jixon, Clive, PG Tetley, and Gladys. Melee melee, melee, ranged with a silent laser pistol. And Gladys is the medic. Right. And each of them have a reason for being in the Cursed Earth. Jigsaw is a city deaf deserter. Clive has been abandoned. He's a guard droid. He's a dog, basically. Guard dog droid dumped in the Cursed Earth because there were the robot wars. And then PG Tetley, his tribe were killed by sand sharks. So he's from the Cursed Earth originally, and now he's alone. But he's with us now. We're his new family. Now we've got Gladys. She learned medicine in the Cursed Earth mutant and labour camps. So she's probably from Mega City 1, and she was a medic, and somehow she, things happen, disasters happen, Day of Chaos, robot wars, Necropolis, that kind of things happen, and people get trapped outside. They're outside, and then crap hits the fan, and then they want to come back, but they're not allowed in because they don't have their ID, or everyone they knew is dead, or that kind of thing. Anyway, so star activation, Jigsaw. Then we got 3 mundane activations. These go in the bag. Shuffle the bag. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Pull one out. It's a star activation token. Okay. Jigsaw, you're going to go first. You're going to open the door. Beep. That's your first action. Second action to move. Your move is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the grid on the table. This is the grid that the miniatures are snapping to. They snap to that grid. So each of these squares is a 3x3. The walls are 1 thickness. Pretty simple. I'm not using a ruler because why? Right, we got a chance to put that back in the bag by rolling. It's it's not there, but it's basically I can choose to roll intelligence or dexterity. So my intelligence is 2, or Jigson's intelligence is 2. Roll 2 dice. If I get a critical, I can return that activation token back in the bag. Do I get a crit? Yes, I do. Right, that activation token goes back into the bag. Boom. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Pull one out. It's a mundane activation token. So I could activate Jigsaw again. Get him in position by a door. Actually, opening that door created 1 noise. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. Opening doors creates 1 noise. So the noise is up to 2 now. Panic. Ooh. Panic. Ooh. Right. So yeah, Jigsaw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This door is like 3 wide. These doors are 2 wide. So let's get him up. Let's get him up. No, I don't want him up the front because he's using ranged, and his ranged is actually range 1 to 14. So he can't shoot anyone within range 0 to 1. However, he's got the pistol one, so he can shoot if there's 1 hostile. I think it's hostile next to him. Let's have a look. You can attack a unit at range 0 to 1 if only 1 model. Okay, 1 model is within 1 inch of you. Okay, so yeah, let's leave him a little bit away from the door because he's ranged. So he's done. He's done. He's done. Right, next. Star activation token. Right, let's get Gladys because her intellect is like 3. So she's quite likely to get this back in the bag. Well, I say quite likely. Maybe not. Her move is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once we get the transponder, we have to bring it out this door or this door. We have to bring it outside. As soon as we get outside, we're safe and the mission is over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First action. Second action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get it by the door. Let's see if we can get that thing. Get that activation token. Excuse me. Back in the bag. No, it doesn't go back in the bag. Fair enough. Next. Let's have Clive. Clive has moved 6. He's fast on his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. No. And let's have him by the door. There. Leaving a space. Okay. And then last action. That'll be PG Tetley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't quite make it to the door. Tokens go back in the bag. And we roll the noise. So if we roll a critical on any of these dice, we have to draw a spawn card. Because we're trying to be quiet. We're trying to be quiet, but we're making noise just moving about, opening doors and stuff. So, old-fashioned. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, rolling dice old-fashioned way. I wasn't a very good roll, but yeah, okay, we didn't spawn anything, so 1 goes back in there. That is the end of turn 1. Right, this is turn 2. Beep, 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 beep. And it doesn't really matter what turn it is, except to announce it at the beginning of each turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn. I'm going to spawn. Let's put this. Right. It's turn 2. Let's call it turn. And I'm going to enlarge it. This is our Tabletop Simulator. It's slightly better than real life. Right. So anyway, it's turn 2. Just so I don't forget. Right. Tokens are back in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Should we open the door? Anyway, let's pull a token. Right, it's a mundane token, I'll have you know. It's a mundane token, I'll have you know. Right. Clive can't open the door because he's a beast. He's got no thumbs. PG Tetley. 7 there. He can charge if something spawns. Let's get Gladys to open the door. Right, Gladys. 1 action to open the door. Boom. Door open. 1 noise. Boom. Right. As soon as we open the door, we draw a door card. Actually, let's shuffle those first. Let's shuffle these as well. Right. We draw a door card. Right, it's a crate. It's a green crate. And then we open this, we search that bag to find a green crate. So let's just type crate. Okay, looks a little bit like that. Okay, let's use that green crate. Boop. And then I can put that anywhere in the room I want, within reason. Let's put it near the door because crates are generally quite good. But not right next to the door because that's not very realistic, is it? So there, because you know you don't put a crate right next to the door where people are going to trip over. That would be a health and safety problem. Let's put the card by the thing. So spend 1 action to open this crate, roll a dice, and then if it's a crit, it's a draw topmost trap card, and if it's a hit, it's empty. And then a slightly smaller chance of getting a defend. It's an item up to 35 credits. Not bad, pretty good. Right. And then we also roll to see if the transponder is in this room, so we need a crit. Way! How about that? That's cool. That's cool. The last few times I played it, it was just in the last room. So if you don't spawn it when you open the door, then it will just be in the last room. So you will find it. Right, transponder. Let's find something transponder worthy. There was something in there, wasn't there? So search. Yes, it'll be in a crate. So let's use that. Let's use that. Right, and the transponder will be in the center of the room. The center of the room's kind of about there. It's more reasonable, isn't it? That's awesome. Right, transponder and crate. And because we opened the door and we drew a door card, we have to draw a spawn card. Have to. Right. Place hostile unit behind the team leader, out of the team's line of sight. So behind the team leader will be the team leader's here, so it'll be the way he was traveling. So from the front door to there. So it'll be behind the team leader. Out of time's line of sight. So I'm going to put a little bit of scatter terrain in this area. And activation token to the bag at the end of the turn. Right, so activation token. And let's see what spawns. According to the mission, roll a dice, and it'll be infected stage 3, 2, or 1. Right, it is to hit. So it's 3 times stage 1. So I've got infinite bag. 1, 2, 3. They're basically zombies. And this is where once we catch sight of them, which we haven't yet, but once we catch sight of them, that's where we discover that this ship has not had a very good time of it, which is probably why it crashed. The crew seem to be suffering from some kind of infection. Right, bit of scatter terrain. Got some drawers here. In the drawers, let's find a bit of scatter terrain. Let's search that. What have we got? Barrier, that'll do. So let's imagine that there was obviously signs of a struggle, signs of fighting, like makeshift barriers placed on the table. Right, there's one. Let's get another one so I can Control C and Control V that. That's copy and paste if you didn't know. Let's put that there. There you go. Makeshift barriers, kind of out of line of sight to a degree. Let's turn it around a bit. There you go. And if I turn off grid on that item, I can shift it anywhere I want. There you go. Right. They're out of line of sight. And the activation token goes back in the bag at the end of the turn. So they're not going to activate this turn, which is good. But now we know they're there because we've heard them. We can grab the goods in GTFO. Or we can shoot them. Whatever. I think we should try and get this crate. So, anyway, that was Gladys's first action, just to, that's interesting, just to open the door. The second action will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To get up to this crate, she's going to drag the crate. This is the objective. She's going to drag that out the front door. So she's been, that's her thing. She's done. Right. Next, star activation. So Jixon going because Clive can't interact with these pieces of terrain because he doesn't have any thumbs. Jigsaw can, and he's more likely to get this activation token back in the bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4. First action. Second action, see what's in the crate. Roll a dice. Roll a dice. Any dice. That's a hit, which is empty. Right, it's empty. All right, get rid of that then. Well, there you go. Disappointment. Right, next, we're going to see if that activation token goes back in the bag. He can roll 2, get a crit, which he does. It goes back in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pull out. Okay, it's a mundane token. Let's have... yeah, let's have these people. They could block access to... yeah, so let's block access. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So we get him here, Clive here, and then we get PG Tetley there. These guys are trapped in there and they can't attack the carrier of the crate, which is good. All right. PG Tetley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're done. And then it's a star activation token, which will be Jigsaw again. So Jigsaw is just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he have line of sight? No, he doesn't. So he's just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make way 5. Make way for Gladys to get out this way. So let's see if that goes back in the bag. For Jigsaw is I think it's dexterity 2. Is it dexterity 2? Intellect 2. So clever guy. Yes, it goes back in the bag. Boom. I don't know why I'm going to shuffle that, but I'm going to shuffle it anyway. Pull it out. Oh, look at that! What a surprise! It's a star activation token. He can go again. He's going to shoot because now he has clear line of sight to these people's. Let's have a drink of tea. Right. So, how does that work then, you ask? You scream at the TV screen. So, his shoot is 2. He rolls 2 dice. Any of the dice are hits. He rolls, if you look at power, that's 1. He rolls 1 extra dice for each hit. And if any of the dice hit, then the target is pinned, which applies to that whole unit because it's 1 unit. So let's roll 2 dice. What do we get? 2 hits. So we roll 2 more dice. Because it's power 1. So we got 3 hits and 1 defense. The defense does nothing during an attack. Right. So that is versus the defender. Defense is armor plus stamina. Let's see if we've got anything else. Actually, Jigsaw. Laser pistol. Reroll 1 defend result in the attack roll. Okay, so the attack roll had a defend result, so we can reroll that 1 defend result. And get another defend, so that does nothing. Right. Always read the rules. So defense roll is stamina, current stamina, plus armor, which is a total of 1. So they roll 1 dice. 1 dice. Let's use a black dice for that. How can that be cocked? That deny. Look at that. Yeah, that's. I was going to roll that again. How can it be? How can that even happen? Not impressed. Right. Roll that again. Okay, so they got a crit. So crits in the defense cancel out crits in the attack, or can be spent to trigger some kind of special skill, which flip that they don't have. So target is pinned because they were hit. Pinned, they get pinned, and 3 hits. So if we look at this chart, hits more than double defend. Defender receives a stun token and removes 1 stamina. So they get stunned as well. They get pinned because they were hit. They get stunned because of double hits, double defends. And they remove 1 stamina. Each of these models is 1 stamina. So boom, remove a model. I could just delete it. There you go, delete. Flop. Right, that's actually very good. Well done. Well done, Jigson. You can do that again, can't you? Let's try again. Shoot again. Shoot is 2. 2 hits. So that's 2 power. 1 for each hit. Okay, reroll the defend and the attack. Okay, still a defend. So 3 hits versus 1 defense. Defend. Okay, that's a hit. Does nothing. A hit result in the defense does nothing normally. Right. So they get another pinned. And another stunned. And remove another model. They're not doing very well, are they? Yeah. You might be thinking, oh, this is easy. The last 3 or 4 times I played this mission, I didn't make it. I lost either 1 character or had a TPK. So it's like Zombicide. Things get real pretty quick. When things start going wrong, it's a slippery slope. So anyway, that's Jigson's 2 actions. He's going to see if that goes back in the bag. Go back in the bag. Nope, doesn't go back in the bag. Right. At the end of the turn, 1 unit is stunned on the board. For each stunned unit on the board, we put another noise in the noise bucket. Because, people shooting at you and stuff, you make a noise, didn't you? Even if you are a zombie. Droids, on the other hand, don't generally make noise when they get stunned. They are machines. They are above that kind of thing. So, right, this is the end. Is it the end? Yeah, it's the end of turn 2. We're going to roll for noise. Don't roll a crit. Awesome, no noise. Noise reverts back to 1. And it's now turn 3. These all go back in the bag, including the 1 activation token under here. Let's move all that crap out of the way. So there should be now 5 activation tokens. 5 in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right, end of the turn. It's now turn 3. It's only turn 3. We found the objective. We haven't moved it yet. We've spawned a zombie, a group of zombies, and taken out 2 of them. Not doing too bad at all. Not doing too bad at all compared to the last few times I played this. And considering this is the first intro mission of the intro campaign, you're not supposed to die. So, right. And shuffle the ping pong tokens. Pull one out. It's the good guys. It's a star activation token. We're going to use that to activate Gladys. and get her to drag this crate out. So let's see what it says about the crate. Objective: find the transponder and bring it through the entrance. Every time a door card is drawn, also roll a dice to see if a transponder also is in that room. Okay. Blah blah blah. If the objective isn't found, it'd be in the last room. The transponder is heavy, so the carrier receives 1 stun token. This particular stun token cannot be removed until the transponder is set down. Okay, right. That's cool. Spend 1 action to pick it up. Boom. So she's picked that up. Second action to move with it, and she gets a perma-stunned, which applies to the crate, basically. So she can only move 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's her 2 actions. Let's see if that star activation token goes back in the bag. Intellect is 3. Looking for a crit. No. 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 Right. It's the bad people's. There's only one of them. And these guys or girls are pretty basic. See their profile. It just says attack nearest because they're zombies. More intellectual beings, humans, aliens, whatever, would have a bit more complex motivations. They'd have like 2 different options for the profile depending on the situation, and even in the mission it might even say, you know, if the hostile is near this, then it's going to do this. If the hostile is near that, it's going to do that. If someone's carrying an objective, they're going to go for the objective. Yeah, that kind of thing. But these are basically very animalistic. So, so attack nearest, which is Clive. 1, 2. Sorry. 1 even. So he's adjacent, and he's going to charge. A charge is a move plus an attack. Very simple. Sure, his fight is 1. Fight 1, power 0. So it's power 1 because of the charge. It's fight 1, power 1. Fight 1, power 1. Right. That wasn't very good, was it? That's amazing. Yeah. Does he get any rerolls? No. Right. So if that had been a hit, then it would have triggered an effect. And if I had lost any stamina, or Clive had lost any stamina, he would have been poisoned and various effects like that. So yeah, we don't even have to roll defense for that. Very good, very good. Well done, well done. Next. It's the good people's. So let's take this thing out before it does any real damage. Oh yeah, I also forgot. That would never have happened because pin. 1 action to remove pin, 2nd action to remove pinned. Yeah, so he kind of collects his thoughts. So he wouldn't have moved that. Yeah. Right. So he activated 2 actions, and he kind of stood up again from his position, and that kind of thing. Right. Anyway, I'm going to attack. Reroll 1 defense. Any attack? Nope. So it's 1 power. Nope. So 1 hit versus Okay, nothing. Nothing. So 1 hit versus nothing. So look here. Hits more than double defense because there was no defense. Defender receives a stunned and removes a stamina. So removing the stamina removes him. So let's get rid of him. Boom. And let's get rid of all these tokens. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. So they are now gone. Right. Next. We could just start shifting people out, but I'm reluctant to do that until Gladys is out because we could still spawn an enemy from the noise. So let's go in Overwatch. No, Overwatch is pointless if you haven't got ranged weapons. Let's just move up one. Let's do that. Move up one. Next. Move up one. Let's get near the door. Move up one to there. We've all activated. Right. Yeah, that's it. It's the end of the turn. This stun token creates a noise. Boom. Because he's dragging that thing across the floor. So let's roll for noise. End of the turn. What is going on with this cock dice bullshit? Look at that. Nah, it's not right, mate. It ain't right, mate. I'm going to roll that again. Both of these dice. There we go. Right. Nothing happens. Nothing spawns. Right. Top of turn 4. Tokens back in the bag. Boom. 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 Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right. Okay. Top of turn 4. Top of turn 4. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pull out a activation token. Right, let's have Gladys. She's gonna. Should we? Can she get out with 8 move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite. Should we wait? Should we? We're gonna use this star activation token on her because she might make it. The rest of us. Let's just go. Let's just, like, he's out. Boom, he's out. His activation token goes with him. Right, star activation token. She's going to use that. So she's going to move 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So she's using that. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. Yes, it does. She's going to be out. Right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Boom. Right. Start activation token. She's out. Boom. She's out. She's gone. She's taking the objective. Out of the door. Next. PG Tetley is out. Next. Clive is out. Wow. Textbook maneuvers there. We're out. We got the objective. We didn't find any decent stuff, or loot or anything, but we did get 50 credits upon the successful retrieval of the transponder. What next? If successful, go to the ambush mission. So we're going to go to the ambush mission next. Right. Okay. That was great. Like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.